I mean, other than the fact that this was completely unexpected and entertaining, one of the bigger takeaways I would say is that Austin Theory got the ultimate rub from The Rock.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of that? Like does this say how The Rock feels about him? Is this them kind of like trying to put more heat on Theory? Like, what are they doing? Why did they have him of all people get involved?
The Rock, it was. I honestly believe it was because of him being on McAfee. McAfee was there. He hasn't been. And him mentioning the whole Roman, WrestleMania 39, potentially a 40 thing. I said before, nothing in wrestling is accidental. So there's definitely a reason why he mentioned it right then and there. And if he was going to be on SmackDown anyways, what's the easiest way to get him Uber over with the crowd to get them fired up for the rest of the show? And it's go after the worst heel. And by worst, I mean just the one who's going to get heat no matter what. Theory is that guy right now. And he's just kind of a punching bag. I kind of relate him to the Heath Slater when every legend was going after him. But the difference with that is with Heath Slater, it was just for TV time and, he's a little bit older. So get him that push. This is a little different. Since Theory's not a baby face, you can't just do what Cena's been doing with LA Knight and Cody Rhodes, where you hold up his hand at the top of the entrance ramp, you flash the Triple H pointer at him, symbolizes to the crowd that he's the next guy. He's got my endorsement. With heels, it's the complete opposite. The way you're doing it is you got to bury them. You got to let them do their heel work, really play the bad guy role. And how well do they play the bad guy role? And that's what Theory's doing right now is they're giving him the opportunity to do that bad guy role and do it the way he wants to. I mean, the comments he did last night, that, it doesn't matter what you think and calling it his show and all, like, those are classic heel things that you need to lean into to truly embrace that villain role. And he's doing a good job of it, where at first a lot of people didn't know if he could do it so organically.
I don't think he's doing that great of a job, but that's okay. I thought he did a great job last night,
He's being a snot,
but
yeah.
but I do think that there needs to be some sort of change for him because I mean, even again, was it him that mentioned it or commentary that mentioned how he beat John Cena? I'm just like, guys, like, is it going to be 6 years from now and we're still talking about how he beat John Cena, like a
He hasn't won a
45-year-old
lot of
John Cena?
matches since. He hasn't
It's
won a
just
lot of
like,
matches since.
yeah, because he's not been around. Stop. But it's like, I would like to see them do something, but I do think that this was a really good showing for Theory, and especially to hold your own against a guy like The Rock. I
Oh yeah.
mean, that's not easy to do. And he took it like a champ, too. I mean, like, he laid there longer than he needed to as well, because then I'm sure he didn't know that Pat was going to, get
Oh
the
yeah.
okay to do the people's elbow. And then also Rock took his shoe and threw it in the crowd. So he even lost his shoe. So yeah, I think that this means something. I'm just not sure what it means. But I guess maybe time will tell. I don't know. We'll have to
Yeah.
see
There's something there.
what ends up happening.